Welcome in California. For over 30 years, Los Angeles is my home. I will show you the places which no professional guide will drive with you. This is my passion, my place, and I am going to talk about many things. Thank you. Welcome everybody to my new movie. Please be very patient when you listen to me, because this information which I'm going to present to you is not only story what you see over here, but from my perspective, which it's this some of the picture which you are going to see, it's my own history already. The places which I show is the history which in time bypass, and I'm talking about soon the story which is in my past. It's already over. Bad things, good things, I simply progress. Many of you sent the emails to me and respond to me. This is city of Brentwood, and today it's my dream, one of my dream come true. I can have it longer movie than 10 minutes, than 15 minutes. I can present you video which you can see over here, which never get to YouTube. Plus, some of you already saw portion of this movie because they are already on internet, but only 10 minutes. I was simply not able to put longer video. YouTube didn't allow it. But I'm kind of good user for YouTube, and they give me the option I can put more video length more than 15 minutes, and this is my dream come true. Today it's my really longest video. I am going to title this one Sunday with me. Many of you hear the sentence be passenger in my car, but to show what I see from my car was necessary for me to cut to pieces, sometimes 5 pieces for 15 minutes, or even 8 pieces for the 10 minutes. This one is longest. You have to have the time to watch, because you can enjoy the view. This is the bank over here. This is the time when my wife, she was working in last her job. This is the story which it's not only show what you see on the screen. You see over here, that's the trip today. This, it's over 40 miles, which means over 60 kilometers. That's why I call that Sunday with me, which means you know where we're going. No, you don't know yet. You will see in the moment. We're coming to the street, Wilshire Boulevard, and over there we go to the ocean. We're going to the west. I have already in my computer the new version of Wilshire Boulevard from downtown to ocean. Then we go further. My video from the ocean get over 50,000 viewers. I ask you if you like what you saw, but if I see the viewers, yes, many people like it. Simply go and pass to your friend and ask them to do it the same. Maybe this video will get the number of more than 1 million viewers? I don't know. That's my dream, my goal, because the information which you are going to hear is not only what you see over here, but some story from my life. Many people said when they write to me, this is only the dream to come over here. Over 30 years ago, my dream was coming to better country, to place on the earth when it's freedom, because originally I am from Poland. I have message for everybody. Everything is possible, and I am going to give you some advices, not because I am smarter. I just learn new information and I apply. I am going to stop over here my talking and double check if my voice is recorded correctly. We are in portion of the Wilshire, which is coming right now to ocean, and soon this is city of Brentwood, kind of expensive city, not like Beverly Hills or Bel Air, but it's funny because actually it's no name of the Brentwood. If you type it on the map, this is still Los Angeles, and the zip code is Los Angeles. If you type it, this is I forgot the zip code over there. 90049. This is Los Angeles if you type it. People call different area of Los Angeles over the time different names. This is Brentwood. In the Brentwood, if you read it, you can find it's a place for many actors, politicians, known people over the years. And we're soon approaching the Santa Monica. For many people, this is the dream, coming over here just to see it, Santa Monica. For many, dream just live over here. And if you are from United States, I can tell you it's possible, because it's messages which I receive are sometimes encourage me right away to talk the possibilities which everybody can have it. And it's so easy. You don't need, from United States, you don't need any document, any passport, anything which stop you to come over here. It's only one thing in your mind. You have the obstacles, money. This is nice day over here. You see, this is like around noon or before noon, and I'm going to tell you, I mixed two videos older from my tapes when I received the high definition camera, but I put over here soon the just brand new portion of the video, because like I said, 10 minutes was the limit for me, and I have to do it. Okay, I said I supposed to stop my talking and double check the voice. I will do it time to time to be sure my voice is recorded properly, because what I talk to you, what I give you information right now, it's from my heart. It's just from my memory. I'm not able to repeat the same way if something is wrong. Okay, let me check it out. Everything is fine. I have the new program, new computer, and it's easier for me to record voice. I have problem before, but I was able to manage. I'm computer technician for many years, but this is not only what I am doing. Our passion with my wife when we started doing business on our own was this self-development information, and we teach other people back in our country for some time. Then we started doing through internet when that was possible. Very soon we're coming to the Polish store in Santa Monica. You see, I will just interrupt my talking, like you'll be driving with me and I'm going to tell what you see, what is it. Which means it's like mixed information, not only one. It's like simply you are passenger in my car. And this is Santa Monica, very close to the ocean. It's nice view. It's little bit over the level of the ocean, which means soon in the front of you you can see actually the ocean. But the left side on the street soon we're coming to Polish store. It's not many Polish store in Los Angeles. From my knowledge, it's in Orange County. 2-3 restaurant. Maybe someone opened the other. It's not like Chicago, New York. But if you are from the Los Angeles area and watching this one, because I know many people watching, I invite you to this Polish store because you can experience the taste. That's right, experience, because you have to really taste what you can eat from when you buy it's kind of delicatessen store. If my English is not 100 perfect, sorry, I am still learning many pronunciation words, but I learn English on my own. I was only in the school for one day over 30 years ago when I come over here. We are approaching the store and I am stopping my talking because it will be original voice on the tape introducing the store, okay?
Polski sklep w Santa Monica. This is Polish store in Santa Monica. Everybody who would like to try Polish food, I simply give you the information. That's the street address, and I suggest come over here and buy and try, because it's very good food. You will see inside what I have. Dla Polaków nie muszę mówić, każdy rozpoznaje polskie produkty. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys? As you just saw, these are various meats and sausages where you can find no one else in LA. So, you know, if you want to come down, try something new, come on a date or something like that, we got everything you need. Picnic, fresh meat. Best of all, there's no preservatives, none of that, which you find like Ralph's or other supermarkets. So, you know, come on down, friendly servers, and have some fun.
Thank you very much. That's,
Yeah, dude.
you see this, I'm Polish, I speak Polish.
Perfect.
But you can have over here the people who speak English also, or English only, like you,
English.
right?
Yeah,
Which means everybody, not only Polish people will come over here, everybody who are around
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, he speaks Spanish too, so that's
Yeah, so
Oh, that's good.
Hispanics alike.
Then say something in Spanish.
Yeah, vengan acá porque tenemos muchos carnes y todo.
now you gotta say it in English to translate.
We got a lot of meats. Come down and try it out.
Okay, perfect. That.
Thank you very much. You guys will be soon on YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Great job.
thank you.
Yeah, smashing.
Smashing. Absolutely smashing.
Hi, that's me again. The guy on the left, that was the son of the owner. I know the owners for many years. He was probably working temporary over there. You see all over here what you can see. This is different product which you can buy, and what I see over here when I'm in the store, I know they are simply made in Poland. They get from Poland almost everything except the stuff which they making over here, like many various sausages, and they don't sell meat over here, but you see this delicatessen product are over here. They have the Polish cheese type, which is produced over here by different company, but everything over here you can see the so many small stuff. I cannot even name it in Polish because its camera is going too fast. It's not my purpose to give you a name for everything what you see over here, but if you come and ask the people over there, they can tell you what is it. But this is Polish and English information, which mean you can, if you buy in American store, then you can simply purchase over here and taste it. It's different taste. It's better, believe me. Why? Because long time ago, when was long time ago, it's like over 30 years ago, communism in Poland, when I was, I born in Poland and I left Poland in 1981, like 3 weeks before martial law. Over here you see the Polish food over here, different. This is also over here. It's also German beer and Polish żywiec. I personally don't almost drink, but some people like it. That's why they put over here. You can taste it. It's very good. It's Polish and German over here. But what I said, Polish food was always good. But when was the communism, was not like proper marketing of the Polish food outside Poland. They ship many things, but what kind of barrier? Nobody promote Polish because was the communist country, which means Poland lost the 50 years of the marketing time around the world. But right now it's the freedom for over 20 years in Poland, and it's up to them if they market, but you have to have the consumer. That's why I encourage you to come over here and buy everything what you can almost see, not at the same time, but try these sausages. They are different one. If you try buy something like that in American store, it's no way, you cannot. They don't make. You see, this is like homemade. This is two people who own it, or three. I know two of them, and for over 20 years. And you have to really, know how to make the sausages to take like, when you try it, then you know what I am talking about. This is like the perfume. You cannot smell, from the screen. You cannot taste this this food from the screen. You have to go over there and purchase. And if you really want try this one and you are far away from Los Angeles, when I talk right now to you, I get idea. Cabanos, yum, oh wow. It's best when it's little bit dry. Over here they sell the two types. They waiting when it's dry and just regular after when they make it. But both are good. If someone really would like to try it, especially this kind of sausages, we can send it simply. I can send it to you if you send money to my PayPal, and I can, you have to pay of course for the shipment. But I know in different store, not over here, in Orange County, they get the Polish sausages from New York. They make over there also, and some Jones supermarket, which are in Los Angeles area. They have also some number of Polish foods. Of course, not like over here. You have the, compared to Jones over here, you have like 1,000 more items when it's available in other store, because Jones is like kind of international market. They put the food from around the world, not from every country, but from many countries. LA is the mecca for people from all over the world. And this is the chocolate. You have to try it. It's the really different taste. It's not like every nation they go to their own food and they promote their own food because it's their own. It's many. You can buy Mexican food. You can buy food from people who coming from South America, and many people love it. But if you think they eat what they was able to eat their country over here, many times in this kind of store like this Polish one, they make something better than average. It's like not because they are Polish, because they make better way. You can find the fine German store. I live right now close to the German store in Torrance. I have the video about, not store yet, inside. I have to have permission. This is the wheelchair just going around, and soon we are going to start driving, and we will be approaching the ocean, and this section of the soon 10 minutes video, some of you already saw, but I am going to again ask you to pass this information about this video to your friend, and go to YouTube, send it to your friend, sign with my name on Facebook, and pass to your friend. Let's do it something together. If you like it, then why not give to other people to watch, to see, to listen. Like I said, I'll be interrupt over here in my story and some information on, I am not 100% sure when I am going to say something. When I see then something, then I interrupt my talking and explain. Also the information, like I said, from my past over here. This video soon, it's my past, actually, what we accomplish with our life. It's not only the style of living, because for me the freedom is number one. As many people are millionaires who are going to approach the place which I cannot afford to live. You will see the house for $16 million. Who can afford that one? Some, yes. I have the picture from the old time when it was owned by someone. I don't know that people, but I saw when they start remodeling and a new owner was coming, and I have the pictures on. Also over here you see, this is the section which you can see my old movie, and what was happened from that time when I record this one to today. It's biggest achievement, bigger not achievement. My wife, we learned when she was working last job, she get cancer, but we didn't know yet when we was driving over here this kind of situation will come to our life. We was happy, and were happy for many years. We are happy from 1975. It's story a little bit about us. We're approaching the ocean, and we're going to make a right turn to Ocean Boulevard, and some of you saw it over here. But when I'm talking right now, we was able, actually she and I help her, and she is cancer free. Is biggest achievement in terms of mental, because we was able to do that one not by regular medicine. We learned many years ago about natural remedy, and that's the portion of information, part of information, which I will say a little bit about it. Everything what we learn over the last 30 years, I know was very important, because without that knowledge, without that information, right now could be very bad, but we are together forever. This is so nice. This is morning. Left side over here on the front of you, you can go down to PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. This very nice road which is coming from the south to the north of California. We don't go there down. One of my movie, we go down over there because I make different trips to the store, and I was keeping camera. That's why I choose which portion of the video I put over here, and I like mixed 3 tapes. I am talking about the tapes you hearing right. I have the video camera Canon, which are using the tapes, because if I have 2, and I have 2, I can copy from one tape to other without the computer, and also I have the like backup system in the tapes, because some of the tapes which I record are for family purpose only, which means it's kind of memory. You have to save this one. If I put the computer, hard drive could die. Of course I have more than one hard drive. Over here on the right side, you see my information will be like interrupt, depend what you see. You see very soon to the right, not over here, go. Over here my wife, she was making some movie on the left side over here. This is the perfect view. The houses over here, the apartments are very expensive because have the view and the place, and people pay for the view. But you can still find the apartment in Santa Monica was not very expensive compared to this street. Over here you have to see the apartment which is actually close. Over here I am going to talk. This is San Vicente to the right. I have the video which I am going to post it, because it's very nice street, and coming San Vicente actually to the downtown. Over here we go straight. This is the hotel and perfect view to the right, but we're going down. Over here I make like kind of U-turn to just showing the view because camera is mounted on the car. If I move my car 360 degrees, going back and going again to you see, I'm not going to. Okay, I have to stop over here. You see the view from perspective to the back, and nice hotel over there. And I'm going to make left again over here, and we're going to get back to our road. You see this way. You can see a little bit when I'm turning from my camera. It's two-way, like over here, actually 3. You go around. Over here I go down to the left and to the right. You cannot see over here. It's on the top over there. Is different video. I am there and have the view. This is Pacific Palisades over here. This is the border between Santa Monica. This place which we come over here, it's kind of very expensive. go back. Not very some of the houses are very expensive. This house which we are coming just to see it from outside, of course, this was on the market when I asked the when I go to internet, was listed for 16 million, but they sell below 12 million. You see, bargain. $4 million less. Funny. Who can afford it? But people can afford it, which means if you have the business, you have the dream, people can do it. It's sometimes when you drive and see things, you wonder who live over here, what they doing. It's the best way to ask them, and I have the plan to talk with some people if they are willing, tell me what they're doing for living to have that kind of money, right? But many of people over here I know from the Hollywood area. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I know what industry they are. Over here we are approaching again PCH. I mean, not again. I'm thinking about my other video. This is go south and you can make a right, Pacific Palisades, and left to Santa Monica. And if you go further, and we will soon, but we are going to make a really sharp right turn, go back to the area which have nice houses, and this which are on the edge of the cliff over here above the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. Time to time over the last 40 years or longer, I ask people, because I saw the houses which was there and they are not anymore. The land go down, and for what reason? Even no earthquake. It's like a not stable ground, and houses go down with a few houses in this edge over here. I have the video and pictures what is left, but right now on the opposite side of this expensive house, actually it's not, I don't know if this video or next one, they start build new house, which means they improved the ground and did something to be able to build new house. Yeah, over here you can see it. Yeah, they start already in this movie. This was 2008, this one over here, and right now I see the sign, and they are going to build like 80,000 square feet house on the left. When it will be ready, you will see. You can find actually the already project. You see, we're going 360. This is the corner, very nice. This house is over here, maybe 3, 4, 5 million. On this street over there, which we don't. Oh, this house, it's not occupied because it's danger going to this Santa Monica over there, the pier, Santa Monica. This is the house. This is the already after when the new people purchase, because before was so many green tree over here, they cut it. Road over here it's little bit shaking because they just put new pavement, and I drive it over here. I have already new video from that area which I drive with nice surface, and also I keep camera to the left, and I didn't put that on YouTube. I have the limit of my time how I can edit and put the information on it, because I don't dump the video to YouTube. I try like you hear, put the comment, some additional information. Not try, I'm putting comment, but sometimes I'm going to put the maps. I'm going to put my new web page. I purchased new domain, be passenger in my car. That's I purchased domain. Over here you can see perfect view, the houses, the people. The houses over here are at that moment after when real estate go down. I'm not sure how much they are, but we can check it out through the street. But they be for a few $1 million, depend of the size of this house by itself and lot. This is very nice area over here. It's not big. If you go, I stop over here before, and was the end of the tape from Santa Monica store. Just pass, and this was new section. This is the new section. Also, it's very important. Some of this movie over here, and this portion, I put some music, and I have problem with YouTube, and it was necessary for me one video was I deleted and put again, and actually this previous one was done like that, this previous portion, and this one I believe it, I have to double check, but this was like limited to some countries because of the music. I still didn't delete them from YouTube, because I'm going, after when this will be done, I'm going to put the information over the old video. Come over here and you can see it, new version, new explanation, and in one piece instead of 10 minutes. Of course, many people come and they try see it very short movie. This is not short movie. This is the trip. This is the Sunday with me. You have to remember that. That's why if you for any reason you watch that when you don't have the time, stop it, come back and view from the time when you stop. The YouTube allowed to do it right now, but best will be if you take your time and go to the trip with me. This is the sunset. We're going to the left, and I am so happy I was able to put in this movie the sunset when I go back to the right, to the place which I was driving from, my old place which we was living in Brentwood. This was the place which my wife, she gets sick, and I know 100% the stress of the place which my wife, she was working, developed the sickness, because every sickness is coming from the problems in your life. They are not accident, you cannot handle the stress, and your body said stop it, and they go to sickness. You don't know why. You think, okay, that's even worse in my life. It's not worse, it's body couldn't handle, and your mind sent signal to your body, I am sick, it's over, I stop doing what you're doing. If you think it sounds like a joke, it's not. When you go to information from people from China or other Asian people, they simply tell you your mind control your body in terms of the healing and in terms of the become the sick. If you cannot handle something because of your mind don't like it, some stressful situation in people, then you become sick, and sometimes you become sick which you cannot survive. That's the best part of it. I mean best. This is, I should rephrase that one. The best explanation is like powerful explanation. What mind can do for you, can even kill you. That's what I meant. You see, I get a little bit excited when I start talking about that one, because our knowledge, my and my wife and my son, which we apply, was able to stop this problem. Okay, over here we have the sunset again all the time actually. This is still Pacific Palisades, and this is going right. If you're going right, you go to some kind of park. If you go left, maybe 1.5 miles, you come to the ocean. It's everywhere are houses, cheaper or more expensive, with perfect view. I have from that area on my other channel, Volny high definition, the four portion of the driving from the ocean to the top of the hill. I was thinking maybe I show you that in this movie, but it will be too much. And I put recently to this video channel one piece of the trip from down from Pacific Palisades, in Pacific Palisades from PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, to the top, and you can see the perfect view down, including over there you can see the view downtown Los Angeles. Over here we're still driving on the Sunset. Many people would like to live in Sunset in this area. It's like, I don't remember the zip code over here, but you know, living on Sunset, like Mulholland Drive, I have from my old camera, and I didn't put video over there because it was only by 10 minutes and it's driving time like 40 minutes. Right now I have to go with my new camera and go from the you will see from the best view of downtown, which you already maybe saw, to Mulholland, going above over here. Anyway, this is different trip, different place, but going this direction. This is like we're coming soon to PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, which means it's if you drive over there, you will see the ocean left side and the cliff right side. The Mulholland Drive is on the top of the cliff, and we are going to see portion today over there. It's kind of a hidden place in the Los Angeles, from the Pacific Palisades, from the driving on this highway, Pacific Coast Highway. I saw a long time ago the houses on the cliff on the top, and I was then wonder how to get there, and because I was place when I was live was not close to this area, it was usually no time to go to the site and see these places, because I was living in close to Santa Monica. Many times I go around, I like driving, and you actually see, you know, just I put one day the camera and was the purpose, okay, show other people. But I have many trips like that, and I drive this street many times without the camera, simply to enjoy the view and see something new one. If I keep my camera with me on my car, then you'll see many times the same street over and over, and new places in number of 1,000 more than I have right now. One day I go over there to the right, but without the camera on my car. We're very close to the ocean, and soon I have to show that video. I have it, or only the picture. Very soon it's like a right turn over here. Now coming to very close to the right turn, and it's perfect view. Yeah, I go over here. I have to double check if I have the with my new camera video from that area. You have to see it to understand what I have in my mind, because like I said, this is from my memory. I know what turn. I have very good memory when I drive. I can go to the road and remember the turns from 10, 15, 20, over 20 years ago when I was someplace. Like I use GPS because it's kind of gadget. I like maps, but before I was driving through LA area just with the map and my memory, and I was able to get any place. And this is huge place. This is so huge place. Over here, before I cut the light right now, I don't see. I simply talking. Over here, the right side, I was delivery for my friend the copy machine. I have some pictures from the balcony over here, and then I go over there to the right and have many of pictures view down in different time, when it was sun and when it was no sun, kind of foggy day, down to the ocean and to the Santa Monica. We're going to the right, and this portion was stopped before. Simply was 10 minutes limit. Now we will go to the city, which is on the like Pacific over here coast highway. This is the expensive Malibu. The Pacific Palisades changed to Malibu, and Malibu is on the left side houses, if they are there, which mean very close to the ocean, and to the right side you see the tops, the hills over there. They are not Malibu, they call Topanga. Very close over here will be the Paul Getty Museum, smaller portion. I have to go and show you the trip, actually picture from the Paul Getty Museum, which I was able shooting video from roof of the apartment which I was living. But I was so close and never have time to go over there and do video. That's my one of the point which I am going to show you. When I go with video, I was just making so many pictures from outside. Over here your houses, this is the not the Malibu yet, but you see they have so good view. This depends if you like it. You see street over here, which means it's no quiet. It's especially Saturday, Sunday, it's back up over here. People driving back and forth, which means it's noise, and you know you have to use this road to go to your work, or you go to your business, or go to your shopping. I don't know if I like it, this one. You know, it's good to coming like the tourist, or I like it come over here when actually it's during the week, Monday through Friday, when it's much less traffic, and I can. Sometimes people wonder why it's where is the people in downtown. Is no people over there, and think I already give answer why is no people there. Because I go over there where is no people, because my purpose was driving through with the fastest possible time, when was the limit 10 minutes, which means we can get more video on the tape. Over here, you know, if will be traffic, I'll be stop making the video, because I don't like speed up the video, and some people do it, and you can see very fast, you know, picture coming. This is not enjoyment. This is like just to dump the video to YouTube, and oh, you see I was there, so what? This have to be trip. There have to be enjoyment when you drive with someone. The speed like this is the speed what you see. This was the speed on the street. If someone was slow down because was traffic, was slow down. If someone was speed up, was speed up. But this is the same ratio what you see over here. That's how I was driving over there. The houses over here on the left side kind of expensive to rent over there. I have the house which it's still on internet from my old camera. The owner of the place which I was actually my wife, she was working, me I was help her with maintenance. Then she get a house in Malibu, much farther from here, still like 20 miles from here, like duplex, which means one place she living, other renting, and she renting house on the ocean, very close. You can see, you know, walk to the ocean from her house, and it's like above the sand. She renting right now for cheaper price for $9,000. Before she asked $12,000 or even $15,000, you know, for the 2-bedroom apartment. Can you imagine that kind of money? Who live there? People from Hollywood area, some producers, some people who maybe not make the pictures in these houses, but I learn over here on the left side, it's some people rent their house to the movie producer, but this is they rent the house, let's say for 3-6 months for $125,000 or $150,000 for a few months to make the movie. But I also learn the people told me when the producer paid that kind of money to make the movie, and the camera crew, they live for some time over there, they shoot the movie, they tear down sometimes the houses, you know, because they try change inside to their point of the view. And you see, if you have house over there, you can rent it, you don't live over there. And I know people who rented that kind of house, they go to $10,000 house because they have to live some, you know, close by to the place which they have the house. They rent for 150 to someone else, and they rent for 10,000 to live in different place, very close. It's, you know, if you have money, then it's possible to make even more. Depends, you know, how you approach. People kind of creative, and that's it's the nice road over here. You will see also in the evening time when you come back, late afternoon. You will see the same portion over here going back to sunset and see it from other side. But wait, what you can see on the top, the extremely fine view, you know, because we are going to make a right turn, and what you are going to see, I go to the place which actually a road doesn't exist. It's like a was place which you can drive through, but many years ago the road slipped down with the house. You have to see it. I'm going to show you that on the tape. This is the over here. This section was never put by me to the YouTube, and soon you will see the portion of the video which has some limited viewers because they are because of the music. YouTube the limit the viewers on the earth. This is the nice place. This is still Malibu, and Topanga, I don't remember exactly over here, when like maybe 1 mile or 1.5 mile up to 2 mile, it's border to the Topanga. They call Topanga. And you see this is the street road which I mentioned I never been before when I live in the Brentwood, because it was kind of far away for me. And when I driving, you know, on the ocean, I go to the other place or come back to home in the evening time, and it was never time come over here. You see, we point you, watch carefully, right, left, how you can see the built houses above the street. Also on the top over here, when camera is moving right, left, because it's mounted on the car, you can see on the top the houses, which some of them we will see from very close view when we get on the top of the hill, because we will go there. But first we're going over here and make sharp left turn to the other street, which is that end. We're going down. I show you the view, fine view. Then we go to the top, and you see on the left side, you know, by tree over here. You don't see it over here because it was very fast. But watch on the edge of the green and sky, and if you see the white point, that's the house. And some of them, the houses over there will be very close, because we are not going to get back to this road. We will go and travel different road on the top, which mean what you see over here will be never go back. It's not backwards in this area. If you remember the map which I show, we go kind of around. I'm going to put that map to, you know, to stop view, and some maybe bigger map closest on streets of California. But this for me, it's always take time. I have to prepare, I have to put the road. I would like to put over there not just dumping, I would like to you know, mark everything for people who are interested the road, then they can really see the real map, you know, what place we go. Over here it slide down something, so after the rain, and then the road go down. It's kind of danger. I mean danger. It's people live with that one. Time to time, road go down and they have to rebuild. In other location, the Los Angeles mountain going. This is my other movie which I have to show. Road was closed for almost 2 years because it was go down, but not this one. This front of you, no, right side. I see the house. Someone was going faster behind me, and I drive slower. We're going to make sharp left turn over here. Yeah, the house is on the right side over there. I see it. And on the top over here, you see front of you, like little bit left, it's house over there. On the edge, almost center of the screen, and next white, that's the houses. We're going left over here. We could go straight to the same place which you will see in the moment, but over here, when I was driving in camera, I find on the map this one, and actually I mounted the camera, and this was the first time when I drive in the street with camera, because the other street was the place which I was driving even with my old camera. Over here, this is my first trip, first time, and then I kept my camera on the roof, and soon will be stopping because I go to the place it's dead end street, but it's perfect view, and you will experience the darkness of the screen and the kind of noise audio, because I find out later on the high voltage of the power line make the noise in my camera. I'm going to stop soon before when that place will become, and to be sure my voice is corrected over that one, because I'm talking the same time, and I have to double check everything it's recorded correctly. Over here, maybe I have little bit something on my it's like, you see over here, the sun is front of my car. I watching what time I'm driving to have like sun behind me, but not always I can achieve that one. That's why sometimes I was thinking, okay, I go again over there, and when sun is different direction. But this is so nice place, and it's actually my memory also. I said, okay, I had to put that like as is, because I like kind of perfection in my videos. I try. Over here is house on the right. It's no anymore. On the top again to the right, behind the sign. It's fun to see it, and you go over there. They're not that expensive like these houses down, because not many people would have to would like to drive that far over here. They have to go down always to the work or to the business and to shop something, which means some of the houses I find out are actually cheaper than houses down. But this is like unknown area, and not many people come over here. I'm going to stop right now and check it out my audio, and I will get back talking in the moment. I see my wife, she told me we have to go and buy bread, which means you don't know that, but that's kind of information. Over here I stop the video, or I change the tape, because it's from few tapes. Okay, and then I'm stopping, and new recording on my voice will be on next section. Thank you. You see over here it's very narrow road, almost hard to pass, but it's almost ended. And you see, in the moment it's going to be darker. It's not only because it's light, the sky above, but this high voltage over here, you have high voltage and lower voltage. This is high voltage power line, and make interfere with my camera. You see, when I bypass, it's light, it's better lighter. Also I discover after when I shoot the tape, I have the like kind of noise. It's coming from outside. You see over here on the top, the people have the houses over there, it's far away. Also over here is just ended street, like private almost road. I just turn off for moment camera when I back up, because it was very narrow, and I'm in the same position, but I put camera over my window, side window in my car, showing you down. And we're going down over there someplace, not very close over here. You will see the road. When I put the map on my website, Streets of California, you will see a little bit more detail for those of you who would like to know exactly where to drive, and like the road map. For some people it's just fine. My wife, she trusts me where I am driving. She said, when I ask her, do you know where we are? No, that's good, you know. And we drive, which means, you know, one of the person, most important driver like me, is supposed to know. Over here I'll be standing one more time, but I didn't realize when I was standing over here the darkness, little bit darkness, and it's nice view front of you, you see. And I stand and I put my camera closer, and this is from the roof. I manage from the roof. I have the inside, the small screen, which I can see exactly the what I am shooting, because it's supposed to be straight ahead and doesn't move right, left, like even sometimes. I push little bit my camera. I rather don't move it, because later on it's hard to adjust really straight. I like, you know, have even side. You see, this is the PCH from far away. I have to go there again, close to this, but few yard away of meters, whatever you choose, away of this power line, and do it that again. This is fine beach, you see, in Malibu. Someone just sent me today the message on my helicopter view. It's not I'm intended to fly with my own camera with high definition, and over here you see it's starting to be light and it's perfect. You see what big difference is it? And they said to people, LA is not expensive, depends what place you live. Our house was down left on the top, just on the corner. It's perfect view. You see, for me this kind of, even when I'm watching several times already this place over here, I mean from my video on my computer, I really enjoy what I see. You know, it's so nice, it's good quality. That's what I always was work on it in my life. You know, if I have something, how to do it best quality possible. Even it's take longer, like movie longer, you know, time when I edit, bigger file, but you know, you can always downgrade, sorry, to lower. But if you have lower, you cannot go opposite, right? Which means original have to be best quality, like my pictures, biggest pixel possible from my camera, and good quality, because it's nice to see it. This we're making the left over here, and the road was on the map. You can still see it, the old map. A road was connected very close to other road, which was to PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, but I had to find out. I had to simply ask maybe some neighbor, maybe on internet, when was the over here the problem with the house, when the road was was exist over here and go down. Was the earthquake, or just maybe too much rain? See, we're going right way. Left, it's no outlet, or it's no outlet over here, which means it's dead end. I had to go down, like you will see, of course. This going toward the ocean, and this will be this place. It's supposed to be already Malibu. I told you it's like 1.5 mile uphill from the ocean. I could be mistaken by little bit. 1.5, maybe 2 miles. The Malibu, then Topanga, and we are very close to the end of the road. And this portion was already, it's still on internet, but some country cannot see it. This one. That's why I was thinking maybe I duplicate the video, which was have problem because of some music, or especially music, because was my picture, and because it was different type YouTube either the block everything, or they put their own ads, or they limited to some country to view. That's why my choice was do it short or do it long one, and I'm going to put the information still on this old one. You can see this video with like long video tour on Sunday, which mean you see it like 3 sections, which was before in one, and many additional which I never put on YouTube. Like I said, I like driving and you see, it was very close. I am going to walk there, that's why you will see what is there. Because be passenger in my car, it's mean it's not only driving for 2, 3, 4 hours or through the country like United States, when I was able a long time ago, and recently I was driving, recently was with more brakes, but it's trip which I show on internet over 25 years ago, when I was driving from Los Angeles to Milwaukee in 48 hours, including sleep. Over here is down the houses, the both sides of Pacific Coast Highway, very close to me over here, because I am on the cliff end of this road, which is broken. See, my camera can really, every digital camera can extend the view. You can zoom. I choose to zoom only to, I believe, at 20 digital, because later on it's no good picture. I rather have the 10 optical and 20 digital total in my camera. Because it's shaking, you cannot do it from hand, it's very difficult. You see how far is it? But the house is down over there, it's maybe 1 mile total, or actually less, 1 kilometer or less. You see, this is end over here. It's interesting because you can see in the moment when I go around, you see, this was the house over here, which means this house is gone. I don't know if there was any problem with people, someone died or no, but you see, you can see the tubes over here, different kind, which mean, okay, you see over here, I don't know what is inside this electric or whatever, it's still there. You see, this is connection over here on the top watch. This was also house, it's gone. That's what is left from the house. Like, someone told me, I believe it was around year 70s. I don't know, I had to check it out. This is end over here. And was the connection to other, the same street which I was going up. This is to the north, this direction to the right screen. I'm going to left again, and that's Santa Monica over there. Okay, we're going back. Right now it's my car. It's there. I'm still in this end over here. It's so interesting sometimes, you know, that they don't change anything, they just close the road, and that end, you know, it's what to do with this end over here, right? Demolish, making new one? No, they just close it, and it's too much money maybe to rebuild, or will be danger to slide again. Which means these people have the dead end, nobody drive through, it's less traffic, more quiet. For them, of course, they have to go from the around, not from here. It was closer for them before. Now it's farther, but if they live for many years over there, they like it, and that's why they stay over there. And how much houses over here, I don't know, but in this economy they go down everywhere, but I still believe it will be over 1 million the houses over there. It's I can say it's funny, but it's not. It's the place over here, which means we have to accept it. When I was over here 30 years ago, the houses in Los Angeles area, depends still of the place, was easy to buy for 250,000. Not everywhere. I'm not talking about expensive houses. Like houses in, let's say, Culver City. It's like 3 miles away from the ocean. Now houses over there are above 1 million. On almost any kind of street right now, they go down a little bit because of this economy. And who can afford it? These people who have very good job, or they have a small business. You see the houses left side over here, they are everywhere. It's not big land. People enjoy the view, enjoy the kind of separate place. Some of them, like you see over here, they are not very hard, they're very big. Just the house is kind of, very small. I can't, it's nothing unique in this house. But what? People have it. Long time ago was very probably cheap for them, and they keep, and that's how they have it. I never was thinking I'd be experiencing 30 years over here that many changes. We're going still up and up to the place which you can see it both direction from the hill. Over here you see we was coming from that side. Okay, I make the turn over here and come back. I don't know why. I don't remember right now, you see, but I make U-turn over here and go down again. This was the place you see on the top over there when I was talking about the power problem. I mean, too much noise. Because magnetic field, that will be interrupted. My specialty was electrician, not electronic electrician, back in Poland when I was in school long time ago. You see, I make kind of U-turn over here, and I believe that I also changed the tape over here, because I have longer tape, then I go then copy to regular tape. Regular, I mean, it was 1 hour 20 minutes to 1 hour. And we're going back to this place which I said in a moment, but instead of left turn, we're going to right turn, and we're going uphill. And the place which, like I said, this is the place which you can see both sides of the hill. I forgot in English how to call, sorry. you know, when you can kind of cliff, but you can see both sides, right side of the mountain and other side. It's very fine view. It's around 4 miles straight way to the ocean. Over there you will see the nice houses, small one, actually big one also. When I stop, I will go around and show you. I don't know who live there, but it's fun to see it, you know, how people middle of nowhere they built their big house, probably a few thousand square feet. One of the house which I'll be close to, I know the agent who was selling that, and actually he purchased the land in this area and he built the house and resell. Some kind of, you see, every house is different. One day I will go in this area. We see houses on the top, right? We're going really up. Soon I'm going to make a right turn, but I will go with my camera from the crossing, which will be very close to left side, because it's very fine view over there. And I was in open house over there, and if I not mistaken, they did like 4-bedroom house, 2,500 square feet. The guy, he asked 1.4 million, something like that. I had to check if I have the still paper for I have the picture. I can find out. I didn't have the video. Also a very nice view, but most view was to the north, not to the ocean, which means even I have the money to purchase, I will prefer the south view, not north, although it's very fine. Still going up. I enjoy, I quiet for the moment, I enjoy what I see over here. I like driving, I can go anywhere. When I drive, I hit the road and go. And of course, I go with my wife. And we can go everywhere. It's just the time, money, sometimes it's people say, what is the purpose? Just have the fun of driving. That's all. I don't need it, you know, go. It's the top over there. We're going there on the top, but not in this video. You see. I am always interested going higher and higher when I drive someplace. Where this road is go. When I get to the end, then I'm satisfied. Okay, now I know, and I can go down. It's only my car can handle, I go. Back in Poland many years ago, I have this small Fiat, and I was driving everywhere. In first year, in Polish economy, I mean Polish size, and how much money people make, I was okay, we're going to the right over here, yeah. I was like putting 40,000 kilometers, which means 25,000 miles. In other words, I go around the world. You see the houses over there on the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going there. Wow, yeah. They don't keep the speed limit. Sometimes it's the problem because they drive too fast, but you know, they think they are invisible, or you know, they cannot die. But it's not my problem, it's their problem. If they don't hit me, it's okay. If they hit other people, it's not okay, but you know what I can do. It's some road you have to have really, you know, mind how you drive. You have to be cautious, because so many, you know, I like driving fast, but if it's road allowed, over here I drive specially slower, just to show more, because every turn of the camera can show you something new view. If I go very fast, you miss that one. That's why I don't speed up the tape, because if I speed up the tape over here, you know, it's maybe good if you go to highway or the freeway, but still I rather, you know, show the freeway with slow. You know, yeah, if you drive 2-3 hours, that could be a little bit annoying, but not for me. I can still watch the house's left side. You see, we're still going up and up. I have new GPS right now. If I go there, I will know exactly the level of how high I am. That time I believe that I didn't have any GPS yet, because I was driving always over here by memory and by regular map. I simply knew where to go. I just put address to my mind. I know the city and go, and most, if I have the problem, then I use my intuition how to get someplace, and I always get the place which I want. But with this gadget I can find, you know, some restaurant, gasoline station, some things which, you know, if you are in the new area, then you don't know, right? That is good. And drive. Many times my GPS tells me go this way, I go my way, especially if it's traffic. It's always my way. Then the GPS, oh, over here, we're here, go there. Yeah, now I have the second GPS, which actually is supposed to be better than first one, because I have problem on the screen on the other one. And sometimes it's so funny, because these two GPSs, I was thinking I transfer the addresses, one through other, and the two GPS is little bit different design from the same manufacturer, Garmin. They tell me different direction, and it's funny. Yesterday was telling me go right, other left, and I go straight. That's me. This is the top over here, you see. This is almost highest position, but it's visible to both. This is San Fernando Valley over here, this way when you see it. It's very nice place, but you see it's down over there, and it's if you go freeway 405, which I was driving, it's San Fernando Valley over there. It's hot, always hot over there. Temperature backbone trial. You see, because over here down, if we go down a little bit, it's the Mulholland Drive, which the street which I mentioned, and I have to take one time, you know, the camera and go over there with my new camera. I mean, old one, I told you I already have it. Just portion is like 60 miles from the Los Angeles to ocean. They make this road like many years ago, and I have some picture information how long ago they start making. But in two places this road, it's you cannot drive through. It's like you see the road which was before, was something happened, slide down, they didn't rebuild. This road which I mentioned has similar problem, two places. You cannot drive through, you have to go a little bit around and then get back. That's my wife over there, and my car over here, and this is the round. The left side was the ocean. You cannot see in this weather. I'll be close. Okay, the house, one of the houses which I mentioned to you, white, which we saw from the down, and over there is even, you know, higher place, different design. We'll go there, and houses over here to the right. It's so many land over there, you don't see the houses. this house and the land around is not belongs to one person, but it's land over there which is not developed. The real estate guy which I mentioned to you about him, and I will show the house in the moment which he was built and sell later on. He actually got big problem. He started over 20 years ago when this places over here becomes kind of popular. He purchased the land. This is coast area, which means you have to have special permission to build. Topanga, right? You see, this is the how they call the special permission to every house built there, and which means whatever you build, you don't go to Los Angeles County recorder. You go to special division to build, to get the permit to build, and he get knowledge about it, and he was simply purchased cheaper the land, develop that land, because if you put the infrastructure, electric, the gas, or still some places they operate on the tank. It's propane tank, which means it's no line coming to the house. Electricity is coming, you see, by most of the air and sometimes the land underground actually. And he get used to, he get knowledge how to do it, and he make business of that one. The guy who was just student on the beginning, he learned and convert that. This is ocean. He converted that knowledge to the business. But when the 2008 come and prices go down, the biggest problem was the price for the land. Land go down much faster than houses, and actually he gets some loan, construction loan. That's why he sell this house. He couldn't handle. Sad part of it, I don't know what he's doing right now. I had to contact with him. I market for some time the houses, the land actually for him. We're going closer to the top, to few very nice houses, and also it's the story, the place which will coming very close. It's the place which you can have it very fine view toward also Los Angeles, and someone make the panorama picture. I had to find this one. It's not over here. I didn't put. Maybe when I stop I can add the picture over here. Yes, I will. I have to stop recording before when this place will come and show you the panorama picture, which someone put it in on internet, and my friend sent me, and I was able to figure out what place the person was making the picture. I saw toward the LA the place, and I take the map, make straight line, and I was thinking, if I extended this one toward the west, then I see when it's crossing some street, because I never been this place. I mentioned to you, I saw it from the down, but I never go there. And one day, I was sitting, on the map after when he sent it to me, and it was after 3-4 hours searching on internet, I figure out the spot. Then I tell to my wife, let's see, I show you something, and to my son, and then we go. That was the first time when I go there. Over here is not the first time, it was the few times which we drive through over here. And we little sun is front of us, it's little bit sometimes darker, but it's still good camera kind of handle. Okay, before when we reach this point, I'm going to make a right turn very soon over here, and I be standing on I have pictures, I was standing on the place which this guy, he was selling the land. Okay, I had to stop over here and put 2-3 pictures from that place. I'm not driving there, although I was driving. I didn't have a camera on my, not over here, it's still driving through. This is after when I see the house. You see, I just make not mistake, but you know, I was thinking it's earlier, this turn. We still have to see it. House is on the top. Then when I go down, then I go to the place which is very close to this road, but I didn't have the camera mounted on my car. Was I just stop and go around over here. That's the place which I mentioned about this guy. We go up over here. Normally it's close over here, like 3 houses up there, and we go over there and you see perfect view around. Also, like I said, it's many places over here which has the land only. It's people get kind of clever. They purchased the land long time ago, and you cannot put the you have to have the permit to build the house, to live there, right? But you cannot put the trailer. But people get temporary permit, like live in the trailer because they have to build the house, whatever, you know. They become clever, and sometimes you can see the trailer in this location on one land. I see this is the house which I mentioned, and you know, they live in the trailer, and it's cheaper than down, because they can put the trailer over there and said, you know, they have to, like I said, they have to have permit. They know how to do it. It's so nice view over here, down over. You see the front exactly. We was there. The crossing road. Then it's so nice view over here. You people who live down and don't go over here. Not many people. They don't realize how nice, perfect view they can have it. You see. This is the greenhouse, you see, which was from other side. Few times I was over here. This is nice house, you see, close. You will see again and again, like 3 times, I believe it, because I go around to show the view, and I go back again with closer camera, just to show you. This direction, it's Los Angeles downtown. In this place, this is the house. But see what kind of imagination people have it. They see it. They have the view around 360, right? It's so nice. It's so nice. They build over. They have the all, you know, the place over here, because you see where is the fence. It's going down to the road. This place where I standing over here, this is the place which is maybe already house there. When I go over there right now, I believe it's already house, or I mean supposed to be house, because they start putting some materials in this place which I am standing over here. I park my car, but because of this economy, sometimes people start, you see, this is nice house, but for sure that kind of house, my wife, she needed space outside. This is on the cliff, this is other side, it's road, which mean I know for sure she will not like it, even if someone give her for free. She needed the land around. That's, we have to choose place for our house in different place, because what we want, she want garden, she want the view, but we will have the place which we like this kind of option, which my wife, she want, like house of our dreams. Always people have the dreams, but you know, sometimes they don't know how to do it. This is the place which I have the other, you see over here, houses. I have the 40 minutes. This is straight, this is downtown over there. You see Westwood, then behind that one it's LAX. I mean Los Angeles, downtown. LAX, that's the shortest name of the airport. Also over here you see the view, the places. We are still on this top. People experience over here some view, they stop on the road. It's funny. And okay, let's see how I turn. I'm still going right or going around again. Okay, yes, go fast. What did I see over here? Maybe I should cut this one, but I put my rough tape to everything. What I did over there. Yeah, we're going backward. I supposed to have more view of this house. What is happened? Okay. Okay, it's fine. We're going down. But you already saw it, this one. Going down. It's like I said, from 3 tapes. But even if I put more, maybe it will be too much for you. Already it's long, but I said will be, Sunday with me in my car. Now I know we're going to this very close will be this right turn, which you cannot see how we drive. I will stop over here and put the map over there, this place which I mentioned. Okay, I'll be stopping right now and I explain a little bit more the houses for that real estate broker. Okay, and let's see, of course, if everything is recorded well. Thank you, and wait for me. I am back. Okay, I double checked my pictures, but because of that area I have over 1,000 pictures. I will put only few pictures over here in the moment before when this is like panoramic view toward the Los Angeles, and the other pictures over here which I mentioned, and we're going to make the right turn. Actually, pretended over here. You will see the view. Okay, that's the view. I have also so many pictures from that day over here, but to don't extend this movie, and I would like to finish what I was thinking about this movie for last few weeks. You see, this is the place which guy he sell the land. I don't know what is the status. He get the plan, approval for that plan, and he asked if I remember, maybe $2 million or something like that. He asked, but who is going to give him that much money? You see, the house is down over there. I have an up over here. We are a little bit down. We was up other side of this cliff over there, just little bit. When I was driving the road, and I told you I be showing the area houses over here, which means actually I stand on the land which this guy own, and then go like you see the turn around over here to show you the view. But on that area, on this one and other, I have over 1,000 pictures. I have to choose some of them, but the panoramic view in the moment which I be approaching this place, I am going to put few pictures. Also, I noticed, I forgot even, I have the open house pictures. I was thinking I had the video, but I have the pictures, because when we drive over here, before when actually will be get the place which has that so nice view, panoramic view, I will drive, and I tell you, you know, the places which is just land, no house, but they have the trailers over there. And over here, the guy also prepared kind of permission for the trailer, but he put some junk car over there, nobody move, you know, everybody can drive over here, but you know, just to see it, view it's fair, perfect, fine, but it's far away. And over here you see the view of that house. When I have different place, you see this is from little bit farther. Now you see what view he get view everywhere. Now, and I will give you few satellite pictures. You'll realize how big area is it, and you know, houses are only few of them. I mean, you know, it's empty land and house, then empty house. But over here you see, you turn camera and you have the different houses, different people, you know. Sometimes it's strange how they build it. Okay, oh, exactly, you have the trailer, you see, which means over there it's second one, and house is okay, but this down it's trailer, which means someone owned the land and they put trailer and they live. I find out really on the top from satellite I saw some place on the highest position. Over here is also trailer something. It's interesting, you know, what people do. The house, other house which you cannot see from the top, only from here. This is like house, strange, or magazine, whatever, I don't know. You see, somebody lived there. This is strange color. It's nicer than this other one. Maybe belongs to the same owner. Who knows? Right? Looks. Oh, someone is there. It's someone was in this window over there. It's so funny. Yeah. No, it's not now. Just before, I saw it now. Someone was, you know, watching me. I spy on him. Oh gee, it's funny. You know, sometimes when you watch the video after, you can see the things which you don't see it on the moment when you keep camera and, you know, try make the perfect shot around over here. Watch what place I am. Okay, I will be next one. Let's see. Oh, you see the trailer? Yeah, perfect. I knew it. I shot it, even not from satellite. That's the. You see, that's what I am talking about. He's on the next one. You see, next one. Other guy. Interesting, right? Can you? I don't see any, you know, professional guide. You know, they who get the. It's not worth it for them go that far. Yeah? They have to, you know, put people to the bus and go with them, right? They never come to this area to show other people how, you know, kind of hidden treasure. I can say treasure because nobody know, right? It's the hidden area of. Okay, now we start again. Okay, which means, you see, I go there, make the camera, and very soon we'll be approaching the place. But with the panoramic view, that was my friend sent me the picture. I find that picture. I am going to show you and few maps which I explain how I, you know, get to this place. You know, how I find on the map, like kind of spy tracking. You know, how I can find the place which this picture was made, and I was able to do it. In the moment, it's this area over here, I will have the satellite view. You will see, you know, how big houses are, because from the street over here you cannot see it. This is the dead end street. I come over here for purpose just to see it, how it looks like. It's few houses over there, and one of the houses front of us. In the moment, this was the open house, but I don't have the video. I have the pictures, but I have to choose the pictures from this house and tell a little bit about it. It's straight over there. Oh, it's even sign over here, which means I stop over here, and I don't know if I stop right now. What I doing? No, That was day before, because probably I go over there like on Saturday, Sunday I was with the camera, yeah. And over here again, you know, this is like houses or the land, that end, which means I have to go back. And my tape was ended, this 1 hour 20 minutes, because I copy later on to different one. That's why I said I copy from 3 tapes. Originally was 2 tapes only. This was like 1 tape longer, 1 hour 20 minutes to have more footage without taking from my roof of camera, my camera from the roof. I say, oh gee. We're very close, you see, to the end. This is electric, you see the cable, whatever over there, you see, which means land is prepared. But over here you see on the top, going a little bit up, that's the land. Also the guy which I mentioned, he owns something over there. Not over here, it's over there. This is not his, it's again trailer, you see. It's no trespassing, because this guy, he don't want people walk over there. But actually this is the road over here, which you can go on the bushes over there, and that's different land, not his land, the other people land. Which means this trespassing sign is like he don't want people in, but de facto it's the road later on have to go through this area to have the entry to houses which could be built over there. We're going backward right now to this main road. See these houses over here from that place, you don't see how big they are. I will put, you know, in the moment before, when we reach this panorama view, the few the pictures, but later on I will try put them to my website, Streets of California. I said try because I needed the time to really put it in, you know, little bit design to let you easy find out, you know, what is on that video, like additional information. Everything is take time. That's why I said sometime, you know, maybe I needed voluntary help, someone who designed the web pages who would like to do it fun. Over here was end of my tape, original tape, and I just put new tape and drive again. And from here, see, okay, that's the view which I mentioned. It's not still panoramic view. This will be a little bit closer down. This is the place which I mentioned about the writing from Pacific Palisades to the hill, like 40 minutes video going to the top. When is the end of it road? It's not that place, it's before that place. They divided, which you will see in other movie, which means you have to go and sign up for my other places video. This black open white, you know, this is something which I try cut it and I forgot cut it over here. I stopped doing that one with my camera because it's not good. I cannot recognize the movie later on. What is it? Which means maybe it's fun if you know, someone doesn't use the editing program in computer. This house is over here. I was there close to this, and I have the pictures and all the video, because if I see it something, okay, my always thinkings like that, how I can get there close to see it. Only I didn't go, you see the mountain over there, road, I didn't go there far enough, just little bit, or this closer. Let's see. Okay, in one of my new movie, which is already on internet, you can see this view, but from this other place. Yes. Oh, this is the house which you can see from Pacific Coast Highway. You can see only white from the down. Over here is the roof. I believe that I tracked this house from satellite, how it looks like. It's only one direction to get that house, not from the down, from the behind. People kind of limit themselves how they can get to their own house, but they choose the way. It's again the close-up, very short one. Okay, downtown, far away, down center of downtown. You see, which means they can see all direction, which means view is perfect. Oh, if weather will be better, they can see it then farther, right? I mean clearer. Someone told on my video it's oh, I see the smoke, it's bad over here. Yeah, because you really see comparison over here when a really clear view and smoke then. But if you drive over there, it's not that kind of smoke which you can even feel it. You know, it's not like, you know, you put your nose to in your car, you know, when, you know, you push the engine and you fume is coming from your engine, then, you know, then you can say, yeah, that's the smell. But, you know, from when you are there, it's not that bad. We notice the city around the world which have the much worse, you know, the places than we have the Los Angeles over here, which mean, you know, don't complain if you don't live over here, you know, or you're looking for the reason to don't come over here and said it's smog over here, it's bad, I am not going to live there. How many people can almost die to be over here, right? People can always find the excuse why they don't want to go over there. We're going left, okay, and now let's see when I am going to stop to show you the few picture and make a short explanation. You see, from this camera point of view, you don't see what you can see from satellite. It's so nice. You have to stop almost every, you know, every corner to stop and see it, the view around. It's so perfect. And this, we are going to stop over here, then I am going to stop talking, and yes, over here on this corner, okay, which means now I am going to put few pictures and explain you over the pictures, how I find out, and, you know, just additional information. Let me see when this is stop. Okay, thank you, and see my explanation. I find few pictures. Okay, in moment you will see the panorama view. You see the city on the left side, I mean the houses, and right in the center. Okay, this is green, has the divided bottom, small two pieces. I go with the line, and this is extended like the cross blue. That's the place which is view toward this panorama. You see, this is, I try make short explanation over here. This is the place from satellite. You see the cross over here, the yellow, this from different, you know, when I turn the picture, and this is from Google, simply Google Street, and this is few pictures which I have many more from that location. You see the greenhouse over here, how it looks like. From this is the roundhouse, you see, which I show it. This is the next, this is the house which next to down I was standing over there, and this is different places which I don't have the video in this video section. I will do another time, and again back to the to my original video, which means this few pictures can show you, you know, the area from the top. They are so nice. You see, you have to be there. This house soon. Okay, that's the, you see, I close up this place. This is downtown over there. That's how I get on the map, you know, the straight line. I figure out how to put together coming from center of downtown between these two and down, you know, the houses location, make the line, extend this line. Then I was looking when this line will be crossing any kind of street which could have view. That's why I figured out the place. This also, I was looking for that house in the moment, which you can see from this panorama view picture. I'm going to prepare this house over here. I was there in other time on my old camera. I have to go over there again, and I have so many pictures. I have pictures, but not high definition view camera picture. I have to go over there and show you. This is the house which was close up over here from the location of open house. You see this down over there, this is the Santa Monica Pier. Venice and Santa Monica, I see over here this high buildings. Also, I was there when it's white fence over there from behind. I was on the kind of house, orange house, which was in the moment ago. Okay, we drive back right now, and that's the road which I am going to go today. Actually, I put aside, and I was thinking I will go again because my lens was a little bit dirty, and especially was see when sun was coming from that direction. But I get feeling, it's not that bad, because I told you I am looking for sometime perfection, especially with the pictures. But I said has value, especially right now, to drive, and show you, which means instead of going to kind of left main road Topanga, which I had to drive through also from back and forth many years ago when I started first computer job. I didn't have car for 1 month, and I was driving from LAX area to San Fernando Valley 30 miles on very small one-person motorcycle, and I couldn't drive, it was too small, I couldn't drive on freeway. Then I took the street. I had to drive once the same road 30 miles and show you how I get from my place for living, which this is part actually of my future video project, show the places which we live over the last 30 years, what places we live, and give you story a little bit behind, what area was, how it changed. It's kind of interesting. Over here I have some pictures. I'm not going to stop right now because it will be really too long. You see all area over here, I stop, made picture around. Going faster could be left, going to the left, and because it's going down to the kind of main road, this Topanga Canyon. But going right over here can give you the a really fine view, and also you saw the sign over there, which is like both driving both direction. People from the other side can drive. The reason why they put this sign over here, it's very simple. Down on the road, this two-way drive road will be changed to one way, going only down, which means it's no way to get back after certain point, and you will see that one. Then we get to PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. But you see every turn over here can show you, different view. That's why I was thinking, wait a minute, I have so fine video which nobody see it. Even I am planning to go there and do it again. Why not putting this one and have the Sunday with me? Now you slowly understand why is the Sunday with me, because you go for, this is almost 2 hours right now. Don't worry, we're going fast. You don't see over here, we're going to PCH, then we're going to Sunset, then we're going to Brentwood. You see area which mean like one circle in one Sunday. And you now understand why be passenger in my car, could be real for some of you. If you come over here, I don't mind take you to my front seat and go to some place which you see it right now. I get solution because, you know, my friend told me, what about if more people come? So what? We take small bus and go together. Why not, you know? It's a nice view. I don't remember if I stop over here. No, you see, it's perfect. I was thinking, you know, it's not good because I like I said, good quality, but it's okay. It's okay. Only sun can, you know, little spoil the view. But the place over here, you see, also it's one direction. People go down to the work. You know, what they doing, I don't know. Sometimes, like I told you, I have to stop and ask more people about, you live over here, what you do for living. If he, and of course I have to, you know, told him why I ask, because this is like private question, right? It's not your business, but no, people are friendly. If they see it, you do it for some reason. You see, narrow street, this is so nice over here. We're going down. I have the satellite view over here, but like I said, I will prepare other video which will be just showing the houses over here or the area, which mean they be shorter than this movie. This is kind of my big adventure, because when I'm talking right now, I am talking, you know, what I see, what over here. Okay, you see the sign, soon will be place which is no way back. It's kind of interesting, and people, you see, you have to see satellite to see it, how many, you know, houses are over here, because there are right side is no houses, what I believe it. Over, you see this is sign over here, one way, only one way. Could be closed for, you know, I don't know when they close it, because the weather or whatever, you know. And that's over here. If I am over here, I cannot go back. I have to go down, only one way. Interesting. And houses was on the left, I believe it. Over here to the left, it's no houses anymore. Only from satellite view you can see it, if it's something on the left, but over here I don't see. This is just the road to down. If you are that far with me, thank you very much, because you watching with me already 2 hours. Can you imagine? For me, I am so excited today. I 3 times I started talking in different section, and first section I was talking like 50 minutes, and I was thinking this like 5 minutes, and now tape for me, it's, I mean video, is almost ended, and you know, I enjoy when I see it again, and I pass my enjoyment and I can say happiness to everybody who watching this one. I be repeating, you know, small question pass to everybody which you know through Facebook, through YouTube. Just become friend with me, and then easy pass to your friend, because this is the place which it's worth it to see it. You know, it's not only what Hollywood movie can show you, right? This is the place which it's next to you, but if you don't go personally, you don't know how it looks like. And it's nice to see it, nice to know. Some people don't like it drive, you know, they drive to work, go back, and that's all, and then watch TV. I rather make movie and show other people how it looks like, right? And down over there is the ocean. You start to see it when my car is turning back and forth. Over here, I stop over here 2-3 times. I even don't remember right now the reason. I didn't change the tape. I checked the video if I remember. And also over here maybe I slow down because someone was behind me. Yes, someone was behind me, and I was waiting when they pass me, and I go again. Yeah, that was the reason. Because like you see, I drive slow over here, and they cannot, it's one lane, which means nobody can pass me, and I don't want, slow down other people when I drive. Sometimes I have to show you the different movie which we go to, Los Angeles mountain. It's so nice place. You could be down over here, afternoon your ocean, and in the morning, depend of course of the year, of the which month of the year, but I am talking about possibility. Afternoon could be on the ocean, and in the morning you was in the mountain and take it's snow over there, and you ski over there, and driving 100 miles you are on the ocean, and you can swim. This is amazing place, California over here, but like every place you have to enjoy what you have, what you see. You have to be happy, when you see something, like everything around you, if you're happy from place which you are, then you can also see other places why people are happy. If you don't like the place which you are and don't look for the good things of it, then you are unhappy, always unhappy. Even new place can not make you happy. You have to appreciate what you have. Appreciation, that's what I was looking for, the word. Not many people appreciate what they have, it everything, like view, the food, everything. That's why I was thinking to give more information how to get over here, but I really start enjoying what I see over here, and I have to concentrate about what I see it and how to get over here. I'm going to make this separate movie over here. Although you see my 77-77 US, with my wife we divided, we prepared the subject and groups of the subject which we are going to talk about it, and one of them of course will be about personal attitude, how to convert the wishes to the dreams to reality. Everything is possible. I get the very nice comment from guy, I believe it from French guy, who said not everything is possible. It's like life give us what we have to do it, and we cannot get more. I didn't put exactly his word, but he said it's kind of limit what we can think about. He admired what I am saying, but he said not everything is possible. Yeah, it's not everything is possible if you wish something done within one day. That's what I will agree with. But if you put enough time, enough guts to what you're doing, watch the people who win in the Olympics. Some of them, they was working for 20 years or longer to achieve something, and they win. But this is also different subject. I be stop over here, I believe it for a moment. Someone passing me. This is the mind state. After a few years, when you train yourself, you'll be watching the person who simply don't drive. He's walking over here. You see the guy over there? He running from the top to the down over here. You see? Maybe this is kind of Olympic guy. I don't know. Sportsman. You see, you have to put. Oh, he don't run anymore. He stopped. I believe it's the same person. Not he is the walking, but was other person who was running. Anyway, you see the mind of the people. That's what make different. After certain level of the of your body, which you can train over and over, then in some they divided weight, right, in the box, for instance, or when you raise, when you push weight, and you know who is winning. They divided, you know, the guy who has this less muscle, less, not muscle, which is weight less, and they categorize to the group, you know, who can you know, be in particular group. Then in the same group, people in the same group can only win when they put also mind into it, not the strength of the muscle, because strength of the muscle is controlled by mind. I just recently see, like 2-3 weeks ago, the Polish woman lift the BMW, I believe, that car from not from on the street, and under the car was her father, who was changing the tire, and this car was you know, he put something you know, to take the tire some level, and this lever slip and push him down, and you know, almost crashing him on the pavement. She was so close to him, and it's all over the internet, was information on TV. She was able to lift the car and pull him out, and the guy survived. And this is much heavier than the Olympics can lift and win gold medal. Human can do much more if they have to do it something. It's not kind of stress, but kind of special situation. It's under, you know, we get the strength when we have to do something specially for other people, and we never know how what kind of power, how big power we can have it, because this is not trainable. From the doctor perspective, it's impossible. No, strength of the muscle, strength of this one, the you know, everything what our body is built. No, we cannot do it. Wrong. In certain time, in certain, you know, the place, certain moment, we can do miracles. And one of the subject with my wife, it's talk about miracles in our life and other people's life. But we have written book right now, which is almost finished, and we talk about that one. Is that I have to again prepare the other book and video. You see over here the houses coming again to the Malibu area. I have some video which I stop over here, some place over here, and coming closer view to the Santa Monica and opposite, because we're driving over here before sunset. Over here, this will be over here the Paul Getty Museum, right? The place which I was on the ocean, on the beach. You cannot see from that movie, because soon we are going to make left turn and going to the sunset. This which I am on the ocean is already some of my movie on internet. Will be when you drive further and come to the Santa Monica, and this place which we was in the morning. I told you in the morning you make left turn, and from Ocean Boulevard or Ave to the left to the down to Pacific to PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. But it's over there usually traffic at that time. That's why I make you left turn over here to Sunset, and it's less traffic on Sunset, which means we're making left turn. You saw in the morning, I can say in the morning, because you see it's afternoon over here. I don't remember time, but it's afternoon. We're going to make left turn over here to Sunset and going direction toward to the Brentwood. Like I said, coming very often because I have like 30 tapes right now in my my small box with the tapes to choose from, and it's coming. I have planned to few new one, and I am intended to put some old one, everything which it has value, but actually I never shoot if I don't see any value on it. It's for the family purpose or for the show to someone how it looks like. And I have already the tape, the video which is from Brentwood 405 freeway to downtown. Many people already ask me about that one. I have the, like I said, new version of the Wilshire. I have the Hollywood, which means if you see this video, mark, sign up to newsletter, not only to subscribe to channel video, but go to 77-77.us. You will receive the video email newsletter from us, which I am going to prepare, and then you get over the information over the time about not only the view like over here. I should cut this one, sorry, but also information about the live over here and many different subjects which we are going to touch over the next several months. Yeah, I start to talk right now about what is important, and I should cut these people over here, but in the moment I believe it, we will start driving and you will see the it's long break, more than 1 minute, 1.5 I believe it. No, we go. Okay. And in this area I have also many pictures. Maybe I put the video with the pictures. Everything is take time because I would like also added the pictures, the maps, the places, the location. If someone see it, they can later on when they come over here, they can go and see it. Oh, I saw that one on the video already, seeing one guy driving, and now I know exactly what place I am. Some people probably respond, oh, I never go over there, I don't care. But don't say never. If you wish, if you really would like to change your life, and let's say this place, it's your dream, it's way to work out. I can, if you ask, I can give you the experience, my life and my wife experience, what to do. We help many people, we tell them what to do, because we was applying that kind of knowledge, but I cannot do it for you. It's impossible. Everybody have to do it in their own mind. They have to set their own mind. Like it's the Olympics. I'm preparing in my mind what I would like to say about Polish Olympics. They win only 10 medals, 4 years 10, 8 years 10, 12 years 10, which mean they are not state of the mind to winning. Everybody blame everybody, and it's only 10, 10, 10. And the British, they get third place, if I remember well, on London Olympics, and they was behind the Poland 12 years ago. Which mean, what is it? Is the state of the mind, is the way how people train. They have to get help from, of course, government, from organization, sport organization, but most important, they have to be trained by good people who know the psychology. That's the key. And the same is applied to your dream to come over here to have better life. If you like what you have it, of course you like it. Many people like it because they is their home, but they would like to have better job. Then let's do it. Some consultation, some information which I can provide to you, and you can build better your business. I have the internet tools which I apply to my marketing plan. Some of them I didn't develop. I found them on internet. I put many times I found something what other people doing and apply to me or extend to myself and make kind of improvement, It's like experience by trying also. If you do something and apply different way, then you can figure out, okay, this can work this way, which means this is still like a life experience. If you don't send me, your reply, you never, knew. If I get too many questions, then I'll be start complaining. If I get, something which it's I can handle, I always can handle because we can do the conference call and give people answer, even live, right? They ask and we can do it conference. I had the program not by me, but I pay for the service. I do it conference call if I choose to, not Skype, which limited people can talk together. It's conference call. Everything is by video, by contact, by Skype. The internet right now is the two-way communication. Many people way of communication. We have to use this for our advantage. It's so nice over here because sun is the back, you see, when I'm driving. It's so nice over here. I like it. You see, this is the sunset, and we're soon approaching the place which we was in the morning, and I drive through these few houses and this $16 million house. This will be on the right side, but we don't go there. We'll be passing, the turn which we was coming from. We go straight, and the Brentwood is just before the freeway 405, and over there the corner of the Sunset and 405, it's Paul Getty Museum, which I mentioned about it, and I have the nice view when was the winter time in California, and from the roof of the apartment I saw the close-up the snow, which you can see behind the downtown Los Angeles. Check it out, my other movie, and from that roof over there I turn 108 degrees and show the ocean, and I go 90 degrees and I show the Paul Getty Museum, the guy who was the billionaire. Again, the state of mind. I recently saw programs like 2 weeks ago about the people who achieve big goal. Many times you was seeing in TV how to become the millionaire. Okay, this was surprise for me because title of the program, 1 hour program, was how to become billionaire. And they show the people how they achieve it, what they doing. It's very interesting. Some of the really people, they didn't acquire money from their parent or friends or whatever. They was able to build from scratch. That's amazing. It's state of the mind. This is the passion. This is the driving force in our life. That's why I'm going to repeat that million times. Because that's the truth. Because if you think you cannot do it, you see my new sentence which I put on internet. It's very simple. I even put by domain. If you believe you can, you can. But at the same time, the wise man, which I was listening to him over 20 years ago, he said, if you believe you cannot do it and you believe that you can do it, you are right in both cases. Whatever you believe could be done, you can actually achieve. If you believe cannot be done, It's no way. Over here on the left side, I have the nice picture of the house, which is amazing. Let me see if we can see over here a little bit. Just, I should stop over here. Oh, you see, it's over here. Over here. It just, I had to show you the picture. This is like a house standing on two legs only, and yes, above the sunset. I tried drive slower over here and show once this house, but you know, it's traffic over here. Someone was behind me, and I couldn't, you know, they put camera on right direction, because then I had to put the left side. Anyway, I have to show the picture, because once I stop actually in my car over there and take the picture. I should put over here, but like I said, it's so many things to show you over here. This movie, which you can say right now, oh, it's over 2 hours. Yeah, if I put everything what I see over here and I like to talk about it, this will be 3 times longer than it's right now. Then people can say, no, it's too much. Man, it's too much. We are tired sitting in the hotel, you know, or the couch or chair, you know, wooden chair. Excuse me, my butt doesn't let me see this longer. Okay, then put the pillow and see the rest of the movie. Don't complain. Never complain. You know, we're looking many times for excuses what we don't want to do. It doesn't matter if it's true or no, but you know, be go-getter, be the person who can achieve something. Doesn't matter what your age. It's only the program, computer program, which you have in your mind, and you can always change. Remember, nobody can tell you you cannot do it. Parents can tell you you cannot do it. The friend can tell you you cannot do it. It doesn't matter. Tell to yourself, okay, that's the program which I delete from my mind. I am going to put new program. If you succeed right away, no way, Jose, I can say it this way. But because if you said once to yourself, your kind of virus, old program come back again. You have to do it few times to get rid of it, of old thinking way, and apply new one. That's why one of the subject is, you know, your own world. You have to create your own world. You can, what you see, what you watch. Stop watching stupid, you know, television show or news. What is happened there? How many people die? How many people get accident? You know, they have the numbers. They said it's higher, lower. You know, and you think this is bad word. Everything is worse, and you start complaining. And I don't know what I can do, and you dead. You know, mentally dead before when you're really dead. You have to trash it, this information. Doesn't mean you said it's not true what I hear, but it's not true for you. That's the difference. You have to learn how to erase this information on yourself. What is happened in your life can happen what you wish, but you have to work on it. It's much harder to work toward good things than easy thoughts. I mean, bad thoughts, it's very easy to get to yourself, you know, and trust them and said, I believe it, this is bad, I believe it, I cannot do it. It's much easier than I can do it. You see, this is the kind of explanation. We're coming very closer to the nice place. I love it over there, but you know, if you love it one place, what Louis Hayes, he said, like what you have. If you're looking for something better, you have to like what you have. Then you will find place which is better. Again, coming to appreciation and erase bad thoughts, because bad thoughts can lead you to bad place. Good things can lead you to good things. Remember that. Okay, this is still sunset. This place to the right, it's nice houses over there. I was there. Actually, almost every corner which you can see over here, I make turn without my camera. I just go to see it, how it looks there. I enjoy driving. I go if I see something like that, I go left, right, see it. Not, of course, the same day, but over the time. And now, like I said, with my wife, we have more time for ourselves, and we can do it many new things which we couldn't do it before, simply by lack of time. Now it's change. It's much better. Actually, it's again our goals, our plans, which we was talking for many years. We would like to do it everything only by our own, by ourselves, I should say. It's like on our schedule, only for us, not for somebody else. This finally, it's coming true. I was doing many things for myself, by myself, like independent contractor, to repair something or so do something since 1990, which means right now it's for more than 20 years. But depend with whom you work or how you sign the contract, you are more free or less free, depend what you have to do, what kind of responsibility you have it. And now I am 100% on my own, actually for many years, but that's required the state of action. I have to do it, nobody is going to tell me. Actually, yes, who? Go to bathroom, stand in front of your mirror and tell, that's me, what I am telling you to do. Over here on the left is the street, which I have also video, both direction, top and down. This is also going to the Paul Getty Museum, see it from the bank. And I saw also next street I was driving once. Both I had to show you guys this place. I have the place during the day, I have during the night, and finally, you see, if you're busy, I was so close to Paul Getty Museum, I didn't go to just make the movie inside. I had to right now go from my new place, but it's fine, it's okay, it's I live in the place which is a little bit farther than ocean, but it's better wind from the ocean, and actually it's cooler than the place which they said in the last place, the Santa Monica, than Brentwood. This is the Brentwood over here. Very nice place. Like I said, many people who are actors, who are politicians, the people who really have the money, but we find out that many people come over here which they would like to live over here because they call Brentwood and they cannot afford it. And we know why. We prepare new service, relocation to Los Angeles area.com with the dashes. Go to our information which talk about over here the houses. I saw many of them. I go inside, see it, open houses. Every house over here, not house, the apartment, condo, I should say, was cost much more than 1 million, like 2-bedroom. After when was crashed to 2008, everything go down. I don't know right now. That didn't go above 1 million, but it was easy for people, put 1.2 million and later on 800, like $400,000 different. You see, the price is coming from the sky. It's not real value of the market. It's just market. It's crazy, especially in this kind of area. You see, people said, "Oh, it's expensive. We have to pay more." You can go, very nice place, 1-2 miles, still Brentwood, and pay much less than over here. Some people, they have money, they like say, I live in this house, okay, fine. actually this apartment or condo. I rather have more freedom and have house little bit farther but my own. This actually it's end of this video. It's so amazing. I was thinking, you know, I'll be talking all day. Yeah, it's late today because I was also checked out the video, picture, everything. But it's ending right now, and I invite you to many more movies spread around, and my video it's ended. This biggest achievement in my goal, longest video. And please pass to other people. Thank you very much, because really it's end of the tape. Hear you next time. I mean, you can hear me next time. Thank you. Bye. I invite you to see all our movies. Different subject, different places. Very important. If you believe you can, you can. This is most powerful sentence.